Hey Dave, Alfie here. So I remember we were talking about LDRs, light dependent resistors, a while ago. I can't remember what it was actually related to be the most, but however, so I went out and I got an LDR because what I want to do is replace the pots in my wah pedals, the crybaby based circuits, to replace them with this LDR sort of LED trick that I got off GFX. Now I've done this before with the wah that I made for basically PT, the 6-ring Bliss Morley replacement circuit board. So I know it works, I just don't know how smooth it'll work. So I've got the components that I need here to make it up. And you'll see that it's working pretty good. Let me see if I can get my finger out of the way. So if I keep turning this pot, I might have to turn off a few lights. There you go. So if there are no lights, the LDR, which you can see right there, that's going to be a little bit better, a little bit more responsive and reactive. So as I turn the pot and the LED gets brighter, it brings it up to almost zero, so almost no resistance. So in theory, this thing is going to work, to replace the 100k pot in a wah pedal, which is interesting. Well, I find it interesting anyway. So, let me see if I can just bring the camera up a little bit so you can see it a bit better. Oh, so there you go. It's a pretty simple sort of thing. So basically, you're going to use the wah pot. I've got this tiny little 9mm pot to simulate the wah pot. And what it's basically going to do is replace the wah pot itself, or thereabouts. So that voltage goes into the pot, into the LED, and then the LDR will react as the pot in the wah. So yeah, hopefully I'll get off my bum and do this soon. But I'm gonna have to really rip my wah pedals apart to make sure it works. But in theory, it should work, and I shouldn't have to worry about scratchy pots because I'm starting to get scratchy pots. Here's a tip: if you're ever thinking about buying those iCar tape, or so-called pots from the guys on the internet, like a couple from Small Bear. The guy that sells the Whipple and things like that, they're good. They seem to have a nice sweep, but they don't last very long. But I think the best wah pots out there would be the Dunlop Hot Pots 2, or Hot Pots 1, the 470k ohm one, because that's they just last longer. They're more rugged, and which is the whole reason why I'm doing this. And I'm kind of torn between doing this and getting rid of my 2 crybaby based wah pedals and just going out and buying a Morley. Because I'm just sick of the pot scratchiness. Having to switch it on is a pain, and then dealing with all the mechanical issues of a crybaby wah based wah with the mechanical pot, the treadle, and all that sort of thing squeaking, and it's just getting annoying, to be honest. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. Catch you next time, Dave.